Good morning student, myself Bina Tripathi. Welcome to your online class. Friends, today I am going to explain you in civics chapter 5 district administration. See students, previous chapter 4 we have learned the urban local government bodies. And in this chapter we are going to learn about district administration. Points to be discussed: 5.1 the district collectors, 5.2 the chief of the district police, 5.3 district court. See students, we learned about the Jilla Parishad, but there was no mention of the district collector. See, the students are discussing with each other. So what they are discussed that. So we have learned about the Jilla Parishad, but there was not mention about the district collectors. No mention of district collectors. Next, the newspaper always mention the district collector in the news. And see, students, in the newspaper we see that in the newspaper always mention the district collectors in the news. Next, our teacher will be able to tell us, and also our teacher are saying about my didi say she want to become a district collector, and see that means all these students are discuss with each other. Okay, such questions occur to you too. The Jilla Parishad is a part of the rural local government system. See students, the Jilla Parishad is a part of the rural local government system, that is the Panchayati Raj systems, but in Maharashtra, the administrations of the district is shared by both the Jilla Parishad and district collector. See students, we can say that the Jilla Parishad is a part of the rural local government systems, that is the Panchayati Raj systems. But see students, in Maharashtra, the administration of the district is shared by both. That means the Jilla Parishad and the district collectors. The union government and the state government both participate in this administration. And see students, that means the union government and the state government, they both are participated in this administration. Point 1. The district collector. See students, the district collector is the head of the district administration. That means who was the head of the district administration? That means the district collector. He is appointed by the state government. And you know students, the district collector is appointed by the state government. He has to perform many functions, from collecting agriculture tax to maintaining law and order in the district. So that means what are the functions are there students? That means he has to perform many functions, from collecting agriculture tax, that means they have to collect the agriculture tax, to maintain law and order in the district level. We can see what these functions are from the chart given below. And see students, we have to see that these functions are from the chart given below in your textbook. Okay students, see that what are the functions, that is work of the district collectors. In agriculture, see that to collect agriculture tax, to implement means to execute, apply law relating to agriculture, and to provide relief. Relief means help, reassurance in case of drought and scarcity of fodder. On that time, district collectors provide relief in case of drought and scarcity of fodder. Law and order. See students, establish peace in the district. That means their functions are there to establish peace in the district level, to maintain social harmony, to restrict unlawful assembly, impose curfew if required. It means to impose curfew if required. Election officers, to ensure smooth conduct of elections, to take necessary decisions related to the electoral process. And students, to take necessary decisions related to the electoral process, to update the voter list. That means to update the voter list. That means work of that district collectors. In disaster management, to take quickly decision during the times of disasters and prevent or minimize the damage. You know students, that we suppose in disaster management, we can say about that sudden accidents or nature catastrophe that causes great damage or loss of life, we can say that disasters. So in that situation, to take quick decisions during the times of disasters and prevent or minimize the damage. To give order to the disaster management unit cells, to rehabilitate means what student? That means to reintegrate those affected by a disaster. So see students, So we can see that all these are the functions in the chart. That means functions of the district collectors. Okay. See students, do you know? Totally cancel. I have marked with pencil. No need to read this. Do you know? Tahsildar. There is a Tahsildar for every taluka or tehsil. See students, there is a Tahsildar for every taluka or tehsil. As a judicial officer, he gives judgment to resolve conflicts at the local level. So, see students, as a judicial officer, he gives judgment to solve the problems of the conflicts at the local level. The Tahsildar has the responsibilities of maintaining peace and order in the taluka. So, see students, who have the responsibility to maintaining peace and order in taluka, that is Tahsildar. So, Tahsildar, there is a Tahsildar for every taluka and tahsil. 5.2, the chief of the district police. See students, in Maharashtra, there is a superintendent of police at every district headquarters. He is the chief police officer of the district. And see students, he is the chief police officer of the district level. He helps the district collector to maintain peace and order in the district. And this way, he helps the district collectors to maintain peace and order in the district level. In the city, the police commissioner has the responsibility to maintain law and order. And see students, in the city, the police commissioner has the responsibility of maintaining law and order. See the picture. The superintendent of police inspecting a police unit. See the picture in your textbook, it is given there. District administration divided in two parts, students, district collectors and superintendent of police. District collector below there was a deputy district collectors, and deputy district collector below there was a Tahsildar, and Tahsildar below there is Talati, and Talati below, see that police patils are there. And so the next one, superintendent of police, below there was a deputy superintendent of police. After that, below police inspectors, and last is police inspector. Below there was a police sub inspector. 5.3, district court. The court at a district level have to perform the functions of resolving disputes, means problems, delivering judgments, and ensuring that conflicts are resolved at the earliest. So what are the work of that student in district courts? So district courts at district level have to perform the functions of solve the problems of the disputes and delivering judgments, and that means to be and to ensuring that conflicts are solve the problems at the earliest. The Constitution of India has established an independent judiciary. And see students, in our Constitution of India has established an independent judiciary. At the apex, that means at the apex of that system is the Supreme Court of India. Apex means top, highest part. So students, at the topmost of that system is the Supreme Court of India. Below this are the High Court, and below them lower courts are there. So this way it is the topmost Supreme Court, after that High Court, and below them the lower court. This includes district courts, taluka court, and revenue court. And see students, it includes, that means district courts, taluka courts, and revenue courts. See the picture, a court in session. A court at the district level is known as the district court. See students, the court at the district level is known as the district court. The district court has a chief district judge and some other judge. And see student, that means the district court has a chief district judge and some other judge. Their main function is to hear the various cases in the district and deliver the final judgment. That means their main function is that to hear, that means hear the various cases in the districts and deliver. Deliver means to bring the final judgment. One can appeal. Appeal means what, student? Means make a serious urgent request because of the appeal. One can appeal against the judgment of the taluka court in the district court. And see students, one can appeal against the judgment of the taluka court in the district court. See that district court divided in two parts, civil judge, that is for civil case, and session judge. It was divided in two parts, magistrate first grade and magistrate second grade for criminal cases. Okay students, that means we can say that district judge was divided in two parts, civil judge and session judge. And after that, civil judge for civil cases and session judge again divide two parts, that is magistrate first grade and magistrate second grade for criminal case. Okay students, disasters management. See students, sometimes we may have to face a calamity, it could be a natural disasters like flood, fire, or that means we can say that a cloudburst, cyclone, earthquake, landslide, or problems like riots, bomb blast, breaking of a dam, epidemic, etc. That means all these are, we can say that sometimes we have faced to calamity. Students, disasters means what? That means sudden accidents or nature catastrophe that causes great damage or loss of life. We can say that disasters. So it could be natural disaster like floods, fire, a cloudburst, cyclone, earthquake, landslides, or problems like riots, bomb blast, breaking of a dam, epidemic, etc. These disasters leads to loss of human lives and displacement of peoples besides tremendous financial loss. Therefore the issues of rehabilitate become important. See students, rehabilitation means what? That means reintegrate become important. Disaster manage is the process which enables one to face a disaster in a scientific and organized manner. See students, disaster management is a process which enables one to face a disaster in a scientific and organized manner. Technology make it possible for us to get prior information. That means because of the advanced technology, people come to know about what is going to happen and about several kinds of disasters. For example, a system which can predict and warn us of floods or storms has been developed. And see students, a system which can predict and warn us of floods or storms has been developed, and because of that, this help us to be better prepared to face the disaster. That means people come to know about that, and they are, that means they are well prepared, for better prepared to face the disasters. Okay, always remember, see students, totally cancel are marked with pencil, and do you know also totally cancel are marked with pencil. Up to next page. Exercise question number 1, answer in one sentence. Question number 2, match the following. Question number 3, discuss the following issues. And question number 4, which of the following positions would you like to be in and why? See students, all these are the assignment I am giving to you as your homework. You have to do this in your notebook and read this lesson twice, 2 times properly. I hope that you understood this lesson. Thank you.